What's good, everybody, man? This is your guy, Manny, and you're listening to another segment of Talking Sports with Manny. So, guys, man, got some breaking news. Orlando Brown has been traded from the Baltimore Ravens to the Kansas City Chiefs. And all this means is the rest of the NFL is in trouble because Patrick Mahomes now has more protection. And we all know what happened last year with Orlando Brown stepping in, playing left tackle, playing exceptionally well. And then now, he wants to get paid like like a left tackle. Chef Dre, thanks for tuning in, man. Yes, the rich get richer, man. It's crazy. It's crazy to me because Mahomes, like, even when they signed Joe Thuney, like, where do they get the money from? You reconstruct your Patrick Mahomes, you reconstruct your all these different deals, and we all know that the Kansas City Chiefs were pretty much a O lineman away from winning the title again. Like Patrick Mahomes had zero protection, so now you get Joe Thuney, now you get Orlando Brown. Are you kidding me? I mean, like, look, I am as shocked as everybody. Like, I don't know how in the world they were able to pull this thing off. What up, Yuki? Hey, what up, Hawk? What up, Santiago, man? What's good, man? I'm just here discussing this deal, man. Look, I'm in shock. My phone dies for 2 seconds, and I turn my phone back on, and I'm getting notifications. Zzz, 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 zzz. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? So, I mean, you just figure out a way to what I'm saying, cheat the system or beat the system, so to speak. Yeah, man, they just manipulate the cap with all them voided years. Absolutely, Chef Dre. So here are the details of this trade. Kansas City is trading its first round pick in Thursday's night's draft, right? Along with three other picks in 2021. Now, also a draft pick in 2022. Baltimore is exchanging Pro Bowl OT Orlando Brown, who's now going to play left tackle, and he's going to get an extension as well. Those are his two biggest key things that he wanted. He wanted to get paid, and he wanted to play left tackle. So he definitely gets both. They also send some draft picks as well. 2021 draft pick and another pick in 2022. I'm going to pull up the exact same trades. I mean, like the exact same deals, and I'm going to put it up on the screen in a minute. But what do you guys think of this trade, man? How does this affect the entire NFL? I mean, Baltimore gets a first round pick out of it, right? But I think they send a second and everything. So it's crazy. Yuki says Chiefs said no O lineman, no problem. That's exactly what they did, and they just got better. The rich got richer, and it's making me mad, man. Says Brett Vetch works magic. Is that how you say his name? Veach or Vetch? I don't know, but yeah, he definitely works some magic there, for real, for real. Just yo, what's up, everyone? Santiago says that the Chiefs are trying to make sure that they don't have offensive line issues this year. And that's what every good franchise does. When you have a franchise quarterback, you go out there and you protect your franchise quarterback. But my team, we're not even talking about my team. This is not a stream for my team, but smart franchises make smart decisions. You know what I'm saying? Um, Hawk says the Chiefs will be a problem for years to come. Definitely. I mean, this trade right here puts them back in the Super Bowl. It puts them back in the Super Bowl. They have defense, they have offense, they have an offensive line, and you have the best quarterback in football. So, I mean, it definitely puts them back in the game. You know what I'm saying? Hawk says it's a win for KC. Obviously, Baltimore has to parlay this into something that works for them. Yeah, I think it's a win for KC, but I think Baltimore also came out on top as well. I mean, a first round pick. Last I heard was it was going to be a second round pick or a third round pick to Baltimore for Orlando for a guy that didn't even want to be in Baltimore. So for you to get a first round pick for a guy who didn't want to be there, that's excellent. You know what I'm saying? I wish my team would trade Brandon Sheriff and get some kind of haul. He's an all pro. You know what I'm saying? But look at the haul that these guys just got. I mean, it's crazy. The Chiefs are definitely trying to fix their O-line problem. Absolutely. Absolutely. It says the Chiefs, you want to take Watkins. Hey, I heard, well, no. So Watkins is now on Baltimore, and Watkins, they signed him. It didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? So Orlando Brown was whining in Baltimore. Yeah, Orlando Brown was definitely whining in Baltimore. Baltimore is a great franchise that treats its players very, very exceptionally. But at the same time, it's like Orlando Brown knew what he was worth. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to play left tackle. Baltimore wasn't willing to do that. Orlando Brown wanted to get paid. Baltimore didn't want to do that. So, he gets the best of both worlds, going to a squad where, he can play, showcase his talents. And I'm telling you guys, this puts the Chiefs right back into the into the Super Bowl hunt again. Says the O-line was the main reason why the Chiefs couldn't beat the Bucs last year. Absolutely. And I had the Bucs as a top defense last year. But for the Bucs to come out and do what they did to the Kansas City Chiefs, a team that has been an excellent organization, a team that has shown exceptional front office, and yes, the injuries happen, but you see what this front office is doing. The Chiefs were thinking, you know what? We have a first round pick, and our priority is to go ahead and draft the O tackle. But the problem was the O tackle that the Chiefs wanted was not going to be available at pick 31. So it was only smart to trade that pick to get an established O tackle, a Pro Bowl caliber type guy who can possibly be an all pro type guy if everything works out for him this season. So it was just a win-win for both sides. I think if the Chiefs tried to trade up, right, they could have traded up from 31 to, let's say, the early or the late 19. Let's say they offered Washington a 31 second round pick and a few picks to move to move up to 19, because at 19 there'll be a tackle or two that's available, but none of them compared to the talent that you're getting out of Orlando Brown. So it was just a smart business decision. They made it and it worked. Hawk says KC is standing in the way of Baltimore's chances to go KC standing in the way of Baltimore's chances of going to the Super Bowl. They haven't drafted receivers, and I don't know what they will address moving forward. Yes, Baltimore cannot draft receivers to save their lives. They took Hollywood Brown in a year where they could have had Terry McLaurin, they could have had DK Metcalf, they could have had AJ Brown, but they made Hollywood Brown the first receiver taken, I believe, in that draft. So Baltimore, really, it doesn't even matter what wide receiver is out there in Baltimore. Baltimore's a team that loves to run the ball. They just run that offense where they play up to 2 to 3 tight ends on the field at the same time. So I don't know what Baltimore is trying to prove. I don't know what Baltimore is doing, but I would say that they came out on top with this first round pick. I think there's plenty of talent in this draft. They can take a wide receiver now. With pick 31, there's going to be wide receivers that fall into day 2 that should go day 1. So at 31, maybe a Terrence Marshall. But like I said, it doesn't even matter who they draft. The problem is Baltimore is not going to throw the ball. And do you really trust Lamar Jackson as a pure quarterback? I don't know. He's the best running back on that team right now. Yuki says also the refs were also one of the reasons. Yeah, the refs played a part in it, but I can't really blame the refs for Kansas City not protecting their quarterback. Says my nephew may get picked up by the Chiefs this year. Texas A&M, number 5, Bobby Brown, the 3rd, DL. Nice. The Chiefs and the Bucs are very interested in my nephew. Oh, that's awesome, man. Hey, Santiago, I pray that your nephew goes to the perfect team. I pray that he has success in the NFL. This is good news, man. This is the kind of stuff I love to see. Young people doing things the right way, living out their dreams, getting to the NFL, getting to the NBA, doing what they do. So much prayer, much success, much love to your nephew, Santiago. I'm ready for the draft. Yeah, man, I'm ready for this draft as well, man. Like I said, man, this trade just shook up everything. I'm shocked, man. I'm shocked. I don't even know what to think. For my squad, the football team, I would love to see us take the best player available. And now that the Chiefs are out of the OT market, that means that they're not going to be trading up. But there will be teams trying to trade up past 19 and things of that nature. So I'm excited for it. I say Washington, take the best player available. That's what I would do if I was Washington. Yuki says, what do you think about Fields and this epilepsy situation? I don't think we're going to get him. Yeah, with San Francisco, with what you guys are trying to do, I've always thought that Fields was the best player to pick at number 4. But with this news that had just come out right now, I think that Fields is going to be fine. He's played this way for a very, very long time. So I mean, definitely, Fields is a talent that you got to take a chance on. Maybe you guys don't get him at 4. I always thought that was who you guys traded up for, but I'm hearing a lot of Mac Jones chatter. So between Mac Jones, Trey Lance, Fields, you guys will be getting a very, very good quarterback. Problem is with this issue, is he going to miss games? That's what the question. That's the question right now. Is Justin Fields going to miss games with epilepsy situation? So I think he'll be fine. I mean, if he falls to 19, you best believe the football team is going to draft this guy. So yeah, man, I'm excited for the draft. I think you guys are going to be fine. You guys will make the right decision. And no matter what quarterback goes to San Francisco, just know that Shanahan is going to turn that guy into a star. He's going to produce. I mean, you're going to produce in Shanahan's system regardless. Our beloved Washington football team are interested in my nephew, depending on the round he is available. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, I would love it. I would love it. I will get a jersey. I'll get a jersey. And I know you're the jersey man, so I'll be getting a jersey from you. But yeah, most definitely, man. Hey, I know the football team, we have plenty needs. We definitely need a linebacker, right? We need OT help. We need D line help. I, we're set at D line, but it's always good to add depth. And like you said, based on the round that he's at, if we see great value based on the round, yeah, we're gonna pick a. So in this draft, I think Ron Rivera is approaching it as grabbing the best player available. I don't think it's going to be one of those situations where you have to get this or you have to get that. Let me see what Yuki says. He says, I'm worried that he'll catch a seizure on camera. I think he'll be fine, man. I think he'll be fine. And even if he does catch a seizure on camera, I mean, that's just something that he has to live with. I think that's something that he's been living with, and everything's been working out fine. I'm telling you, whoever that gets Justin Fields is getting a heck of a player. So um, don't let that deter, your faith and hope in Justin Fields. He's going to be fine. Trust me. Trust me. There'll be teams looking to move up to get a Justin Fields. So I'm telling you, he'll be fine. He'll be fine. So that's right, my brother. Yeah, man. So guys, man, I just wanted to get on here real quick, man. Just stream about this big news uh, about Orlando Brown. Let me get on Twitter real quick. I want to pull up the exact picks that Adam Schefter was talking about. Because I mean, this is a lot of moving parts. It's a lot of moving parts. I know somebody got to have the full details of this trade. I just read it. Okay, here it is. All right, I got the full details right here. Let me share my screen. But before I do, since I heard Carolina might get Fields, they should get Fields. They should. They should. And if they want to trade down from 8, Washington would love to trade up to 8 to get a Justin Fields for sure. What up, Manny? Monster deal for KC. Hey, what up, Darrell? Hey, big time supporter, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, monster deal, man. I'm about to share my screen and give you guys the exact same picks. Yeah, man. I saw this news, man. I said, man, I gotta hop on here real quick and share this. So here's the full details of this trade. The Chiefs, they get Orlando Brown. They get the 2021 second, and then a 2022 sixth rounder. Ravens get the first round pick, which is pick 31. This year's draft, they get a third round pick, they get a fourth round pick, and in 2022, they get a fifth rounder. So, hey, Ravens came up, man. You get a first, a third, and a fourth for Orlando Brown. That's a win. The Ravens won this thing. Yes, they gave up a second round pick, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, okay. Doesn't really matter. You're getting a first, third, and a fourth. I think Baltimore won this deal. KC gets better. KC gets stronger. So you can't beat it, man. Like I said, I don't know what to think. I don't know. Who do you guys think won this deal? Really? It says, "When I think they might get Kyle Pitts." Who are you talking about? You mean Carolina? Yeah, Carolina. Carolina might get Kyle Pitts, but I don't see Pitts falling past 4. I think if Atlanta's smart, you go ahead and grab you a Kyle Pitts to pair with Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley. That way, if you get a Kyle Pitts, Matt Ryan can play another 3-4 years for your organization. All you got to do at this point is start to work on that offensive line, make sure that offensive line is solid. You know what I'm saying? I mean, offensively, they're going to be one of the best offensive teams in the entire league. You cannot let Kyle Pitts pass pick 4. I mean, if they're smart, they can trade out of 4 and acquire more picks. But you almost gotta take Kyle Pitts there at 4 or Penei Sewell most definitely. So the Panthers, yeah, the Chiefs won the trade. I mean, I feel you, man. It just all depends on how you look at it. I think Baltimore. I think Baltimore came up, but yeah, the Chiefs definitely won the deal because the rich gets richer. You know what I'm saying? Hawk says if the Chiefs win the Super Bowl and the Ravens don't, then the Ravens won the deal point blank. Absolutely. And it's crazy when you make a trade like this to somebody in your division. That's the crazy part. You know what I'm saying? It's like your competitor, your rivals. You give them a top tier player that can help them win. But hey, teams say, hey, we're gonna trade for us. You know what I'm saying? Teams don't trade to make their competitors, worse or anything like that. You always do what's best for you and your organizations. That's what the really good teams do. But hey, if they do win it all, I'm gonna be laughing, man. I'm gonna be laughing. So the Super Bowl showed how important protecting Mahomes is. Yeah, if they protect Mahomes, they win. I was shocked. I was shocked because if anything, I thought that Mahomes was, invincible. Like Mahomes was like unstoppable. He's been unstoppable every single year. You know what I'm saying? So to see Mahomes in that Super Bowl, I mean, he looked trash. He looked like a rookie. He looked like a guy who didn't know what he was doing. He looked so confused. You know what I'm saying? And you go back to the Super Bowl versus the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because the 49ers, with the great pass rush that they have, they weren't able to get after Mahomes like this. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy to me. It's just crazy to me that, yes, Brady had a huge impact in the game, but it wasn't Brady. Brady wasn't the only reason why they won this game. Honestly, Devin White was a factor. You know what I'm saying? So protecting your quarterback is everything. You got to get your quarterback and you got to protect the quarterback, especially if you have a special quarterback, which is why I think Justin Herbert is going to be a very, very good quarterback. But it all boils down to, are they going to be able to protect him? I says, I'm going to get up with you later, Manny. I'm getting ready for work. Hey, blessings to you, bro. Hey, man, appreciate you hopping on that show. It says, hopefully I get with you this week on Get on a Panel with you. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, hit me up, bro. Hit me up on Twitter. That way I get your information and I get you plugged in. I got to get you on the panel. Got to get you on the show. Appreciate you, brother. Have a blessed day at work. And much, 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 much power to you, bro. Yuki, without an O line, he was invincible. He was looking like Russell Wilson. Yeah, he was looking like Russell Wilson. And people don't realize how much work Russell Wilson does to keep that team afloat. Santiago, okay, say see ya. All right, let me see. Don't forget about JPP and Shaq Barrett. And those two guys were amazing. And you see why they both got paid. I mean, JBP, Shaq Barrett's story has been remarkable. He was stuck in Denver for years with all those pass rushers that they had, especially Von Miller. So to see Shaq Barrett finally breaking out and doing this thing, I'm so proud of him, man. So um, he says we're gonna he says we're gonna go 20-0 now. Hey man, shouts out to y'all, man. Shouts out to y'all for real. Super Bowl guaranteed. I give you that. I give you that. Rematch with the Bucks about to be different. I don't know if the Bucks make it back to the Super Bowl this year. As good as the Bucks are, you're going to have teams in the NFC that are going to be coming up. If Green Bay does something in the draft, let's say get them a wide receiver, get them more weapons on the offensive side of the ball, Green Bay can be a huge factor, to prevent prevent the Bucks from going. Now, I understand the Saints, Drew Brees is gone, right? I understand that. Some teams got worse. Some teams are going to come up. Somebody from the NFC East is going to come up, whether it's the Giants, whether it's Washington. So it's going to be some competition. Now, I'm not saying Washington is going to the Super Bowl or nothing like that. I just say that the Bucks are going to have a tough ride getting back to that Super Bowl. I mean, to go back to back Super Bowls is very, very hard. You can ask Mahomes. You can even ask Tom Brady. Back to back Super Bowls is tough, man. And the Bucks are an aging team. They're an aging team, so I don't see that happening. I'm gonna leave this last one that I'm gonna hop off. Just Ravens need to add a little bit more talent, wide receiver talent. The offense needs to shift to more of what the Bills did for Josh Allen. Yeah, 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 yeah. I agree. I agree. That's the best bet. That's the best bet. Says Manny, don't forget the impact of the offensive player moving forward from one Super Bowl contender to the next. Yeah, yeah. Y'all are dropping nuggets here. Says Mahomes dropped many dimes on the helmet. He did. He says kind of like John Gruden and the Raiders and the Bucks. But yeah, guys, man, I gotta hop off here, man. Appreciate the love, man. Hey, y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Y'all go ahead and hit the notification bell. Share this thing out. I'll be back on as the weeks progress to the draft with more streams. Love y'all, man. Peace.